Diets should be lifelong. So if it is that restrictive that it gives you a few months and then you're back to old unhappy habits, it's not a diet, it's a torturous eating plan. Done, brekkie done. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Like, set for breakfast, it makes sense, it's me. But the Honest Pantry nut butters, next level. What was I saying? Right, yoga done, breakfast done now, and I've also showered. Hallelujah. And off to get some groceries and then probably do some uni work. It's gonna be a good day. But I also have some of your question-y type things to answer, so we'll figure out how to fit that into the video as well. Alrighty, this is lunch. Nice big whack a bowl of goodness. So we got pulse pasta, so that's like chickpeas, lentils, split peas in a pasta. So yummy. Yum. And then steamed peas, steamed corn, steamed carrot, spinach, beans, and mashed avocado, and my all-time favorite, pickled spice sesame blend. I am so ready for this. I also ate a carrot while making it because I'm a hungry monster, and there was also some left over, so I ate that too. And let's try and make that straight-ish. I'm gonna answer a few of your questions whilst giving this a go. Like a mukbang thing. Alright, so okay. I don't think I'd be very good at this because I just want to eat. I just put up one of those question things saying, what do you want me to talk about? What do you want me to discuss? And we had some good ones. So I'll pick a couple now, and we might do some more later. But I'm excited to get into this. Not just the food. I don't want to like drop any, you know. It's so sad when that happens. The first one, we'll just do the first one because might as well do the first one. It's dream career. This is interesting. It's very interesting because obviously I'm studying nutrition, doing like clinic stuff and clinical nutrition type learning. I've also got my Cert 3 and 4 in fitness and personal training, and I've done personal training, I've done F45 group fitness and all that kind of stuff. But to be honest, my dream career would be using being accredited and having the piece of papers to show that I am, but starting my own sort of business. And dream wise, it would be like opening my own almost shop or cafe or type thing where like I would cook and create and be able to create every single day, but in that I can use the knowledge I have to help others. So I can have a team under me who are trained like me and have a similar mindset, so we can really push on that whole mindset, full body connection, holistic type living stuff with nutrition, with exercise, with everything that I know and that I have behind me. So it would actually be, yeah, let's open up a cafe so I can cook delicious foods whilst using everything I know. Okay. How did you gain weight? I've got two answers. Simple one is I ate more food. That's how you're gonna gain weight. You need to put yourself in a calorie surplus, which means also if you're exercising a whole heap, you need to reduce that as well. But it wasn't that simple for me. It was getting rid of, because I could eat more food, but I could then exercise longer, or it could be more volume food, so actually lower calories, that kind of thing. So it's eating more calories. So I had to get rid of that mindset of, okay, yeah, I'm trying to be healthy, blah, 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 but not actually committing and not putting in the actual work, not challenging myself enough. So I had to give myself a good talking to and just do it. Just, you know, I ate every single meal. Even sometimes when I wasn't hungry, I'd have a snack. And that's uncomfortable. But you have to dig deep and do it. Just like, it probably took me a good 6 months or so to get back to a healthy weight. And that was, one, listening to my body when I was hungry and eating when I'm hungry. Eating more calorie dense food, so getting rid of my ridiculously big salads, which were big but nothing. And being real to myself, being, you need to do this, so do it. And with that, it doesn't just happen. So if you need someone, so if you need a psychologist, if you need someone to talk to, you do it. Have someone to help you. Go to a nutritionist, go to a holistic person, go to a psychiatrist, go to a psychologist, go to anyone who you think can benefit you. I feel guilt for not being able to afford fancy nut butters, raw proteins, ethical workout wear, etc. Which I do actually post quite a bit about. But do know that I'm not some millionaire, billionaire person or anything like that. I am extremely lucky and grateful for where I live and my family, and I have been brought up quite comfortably with money. But in saying that, my parents, they, like, obviously they support me because I live at home. That's amazing, oh my goodness. But it's not like they're going out and giving me all this money and all this kind of stuff. Like, I work for my money, and I use that money that I work for to buy things that resonate with me. So I have this like happiness account on my bank account that I just sort of squirrel away some things, and yeah, so I could go weeks or even months without spending a lot and just keep squirreling away, and then go out and buy lots of things or something like that, like ethical workout wear or nut butters and things like that. Like, I'm very good at saving, and I'm very good at not spending for a long time. So I don't think it's just me having a ridiculous amount of money. I think it's me prioritizing what I want to spend my money on, and spending less amount of money for a good few weeks or so if I want to do that sometimes. So tips to wake up early. This is how I do it. So I go to bed early. I really work on a sleep routine so I get good nourishing sleep, so when I wake up early I feel ready. Set an alarm and get up on that first alarm. Get some sunlight, or if there's no sunlight, just go outside for a quick 5 minutes or so and move that body just a little bit, just to really just wake up. Drinking lots of water and just starting your day like that. Just go. Don't procrastinate, don't snooze, don't think of anything else, just get up and go, and then your day's going. Alright, let's do a couple more. You can see that I've finished my food. I don't know how people do those eating shows. I'm so hungry, I can't focus. How do you make nice cream? My recipe is pretty simple. I think my top tips are 100% frozen fruit. So all frozen bananas, all frozen berries, all frozen mangoes, whatever you're using, whack it in. I also chuck in frozen zucchini, mainly for the health, but also you can't taste it and it adds more nice cream. And then a splash of almond milk, like a splash, like, yeah, cool. Metabolic damage. Is it real? Will my metabolism ever go back to normal? This is a good one. Now, I am going to do more research on this because I want to do an upcoming post on this, but take this as anecdotal evidence or just personal experience. Yes, I believe it is real. If you, like, your body's one job is to keep you alive. So if it's not getting enough nutrients, it'll figure out a way to keep you alive with not enough nutrients, like not enough to survive. So metabolism creates energy and breaks down the food we eat to create that energy, to spark it away to all the cells, blah 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 blah. So if you're not giving your cells enough energy, and there's not enough energy to break down and give to your cells, your body has to do something. And what it does is it slows down that process. Why some systems begin to shut down as well, especially in women. Your menstrual cycle, all that reproductive system pretty much shuts down because you don't need it to survive, and there's not enough energy to keep it running. But backtrack, it's your metabolism that will slow down. And also, happy days is that you can reverse it, from my experience. And that is just a slow and steady and sustained and consistent increase in calories. Your body won't know what's happening at first, and it will cling on to it because it hasn't had enough food. So it's gonna want it and it's not gonna let it go. And that's when you do get the bloating or the quick weight gain or whatever you've heard that scares you. The thing is, it's your body learning to trust you. If someone day in, day out says they're gonna do something or promises you something, and then every single day they don't do it, the one day they do in fact follow through, that I don't know if I could forgive them that day. I'd need them to do it another day and another day and another and another and another, until at least they've done the exact same amount of days, if not more, of being truthful. And that's how I find with metabolism. So it takes time, but your body needs to learn to trust you again before it can go back to normal and can be chowing through that food and giving you all the energy in the world, like literally bouncing off the walls. It needs to trust you again. So have that in your mind when you think, oh, nothing's changing, it's been 3 weeks. It took me maybe years, and I'm still on that path. So it's just, it takes time. but it's worth it. Right. I'm gonna finish with this one because Steph's in a bit of a rant mood right now, so we're gonna keep it going. Diet culture. Yes. Look, diet is what you eat every day, day in, day out. So my diet, if you want to label it, is primarily a whole foods, plant-based diet. But I don't think that's what the question is about. And I have spent more than enough time with people who put themselves on diets because their current lifestyle isn't working out for them for whatever reason. I'm not even going to say 9 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10, give it a few months and they're off it. Now, I want to make my diet something that I can live off till I'm 80 plus, because I'm going to live to 100, in case you didn't know. So if I cannot sustain a way of eating for more than 3 months, that's not a good diet. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, but what about those like detoxing diets, the ones that you're not supposed to do very long, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, I think they're unnecessary. It's just, if your diet is primarily unprocessed, filled with goodness, antioxidants, minerals, vitamins, everything like that, and treats, and your favorite foods, your body will respond well. But as humans, we like extremes. So we like 100% healthy salads every single day, steamed vegetables and boiled chicken for dinner, and whatever else is the new hype, because there's always a new hype. I think it's celery juice at the minute. And then it's, well, I did that, well done me, now I'm over it, so back to chips and lollies and biscuits for morning tea and frozen prepared burgers. And look, I'm picking random things, but like, none of them are bad, but if they're every single day, your body doesn't know what to do with them. So okay, Steph, try and be succinct. Diets should be lifelong. So if it is that restrictive that it gives you a few months and then you're back to old unhappy habits, it's not a diet, it's a torturous eating plan. Alright, good question. I'm happy. This video is probably going to be long, so I'll just chuck like the food things in there every now and then. Also, just on that money one again, because I was thinking about it when I was on my walk, because that's when I do my thinking. And you shouldn't feel guilty about not being able to buy that kind of stuff, because you can live a life where you don't have to buy all that expensive stuff either, especially if you think it's necessary for plant-based, whole food, vegan, whatever. It's not, because rice and beans and potatoes and other veggies are super dirt cheap. And that stuff's just the extra fun stuff if you want. Alright, I'm going to address, oh hang on, phone, I don't want that to smash. Because this is the most exciting, well, for me, so hopefully it is for you too. But it's my Hawaii trip, which is happening on the 12th of July this year. So I've booked my flights and everything and booked the trip. It's through Intrepid, whatever, however you say it, this one, yeah. And so yeah, I go on the 12th of July. It's a 10-day toury type thing, I think. So my initial plan was, yep, this is gonna be my solo trip to Hawaii, I'm gonna spend it on the beach. But then I was like, Steph, you haven't traveled solo before. So I thought, okay, first one, still a solo trip, but I'm gonna do it through someone who can have everything planned for me so nothing can go wrong, you know? It's just that little bit of safety net. Let me just find the page. it's pretty much 10 days. Day 1, Honolulu. Day 2 to 3, Kapai. Days 4 to 5, Kona. 6 to 7, Hawaii volcanoes. And days 8 to 10, Lahaina. I don't know how to pronounce it, but look, it's just, we're exploring landscapes, going on the garden aisle with tropical beaches, powerful waterfalls, large rainforests, narrow valleys, most active volcano, black sand beaches, stunning national parks. I'm so excited. And so that's from the 12th to the 25th. I'm getting my other flight details up. My goodness. And then on the 25th, I arrive into Melbourne at 8 PM. And I'm there till the 28th. So if any of you incredible people, well, even in Hawaii, if you're in the 12th to the 25th in Hawaii, sometime if we're in the same place, hit me up. But then I'm in Melbourne, which is probably more of you, from the 25th to the 28th, staying with one of my best school friends who lives over there now. Shout out to you, Charlotte Pulley, for letting me crash. That's where I'll be for a couple days, and I'm not sure how I'm going to pack for that because it's Hawaii and then Melbourne in winter. But yeah, if you're around and you want to hang out, I'll probably be keen to hang out and find some good vegan places to eat food. So if you're into food and exploring, hit me up. Alright, cool beans. And a delicious dinner. Happy days. Roast vegetables in a wholemeal pita pocket with hummus. Yes.
Tell her, but how to make her see the truth about my past.